The Amazon rainforest is considered one of the most dangerous places on Earth, with an area of 5.5 million square kilometers stretching across 9 countries in South America. There are areas in it that are almost devoid of survival, in addition to the existence of terrifying animals at an astounding level. Even places with water or trees can be a danger to your life. Just by standing in one place, you may be at risk. The danger does not stop at animals alone, as nature itself can be more dangerous to you than any predatory animal. There are places in the Amazon that are almost 99% deadly, with strange stories and discoveries behind them. I am Uncle Davis. If you are new to the channel, subscribe to our channel so that we can continue our work. The anaconda's daily routine in the Amazon starts by waking up from sleep and going into the water to search for its prey. Anacondas feed on caimans, which they hunt in a terrifying manner by squeezing them until their heart stops, and then swallowing them whole. The caiman is a type of crocodile that can be considered the terrifying version of it, as it is the largest in size of the crocodile family and is characterized by a skull that is heavier and wider than that of the Nile crocodile. Adults can reach a length of 4 or 5 meters, and some can weigh up to a ton. Although the movement of the anaconda on land is slow due to its massive body, it is fast and stealthy in the water. One must be careful in areas where anacondas reside, as some areas in the Amazon are almost 99% dangerous and full of predatory animals and dangerous marine creatures that gather there due to the scarcity of water. There are also some ponds and tributaries that turn into shallow passages during the dry season, making them a dangerous place for humans. To avoid danger, tourists who wish to visit the Amazon are advised to consider the water level when planning their trips. The rainy season from December to May is the best time to visit, as the water level rises, and the passages and ponds become navigable instead of being shallow passages. The surrounding areas can be explored safely. It is also important to take precautions when visiting the Amazon and avoid dangerous areas where predatory animals reside. It is advised not to go to shallow areas during the dry season, where some predatory animals may gather. Deep in the Amazon River basin in Brazil, scientists have made a remarkable discovery, a remote lake containing over 100 electric eels, the majority of which are between 1 meter and 20 centimeters long. This species of creature is known for being solitary hunters, and it is very rare for them to gather in one place, let alone in such large numbers. However, they may cooperate in hunting operations. One can imagine what it would be like to be shocked by 100 electric eels. Despite their name, this creature does not belong to the eel family, but rather to a group of fish known as knife fishes. They have a series of organs on the sides of their bodies that produce electrical discharges with a strength of up to 860 volts, which they primarily use to detect prey and communicate with the rest of their family, as well as a defensive and offensive mechanism in repelling attacks from marine animals and immobilizing them. The study, led by researcher David de Santana, a researcher at the National Museum of Natural History, observed that the lake located on the banks of the Iriri River in the Brazilian state of Amazonas contains groups of electric eels, with up to 10 individuals in each group. They target tetra fish groups before launching synchronized electric attacks, stunning and immobilizing the fish before eating them. While the electrical shock from a single electric eel may not cause significant harm to a large organism like a human, we are not talking about a single shock here, but rather about 100 individuals working together. The amazing thing is that group hunting is common among mammals, but it is a very rare trait that can be observed among fish. There are only 9 known types of fish that hunt in groups. In general, this discovery is further proof that nature is full of wonders and mysterious secrets, and that there are many creatures that are still waiting to be discovered and studied. Perhaps this discovery is the beginning of uncovering more amazing secrets hidden by nature. In the middle of the Amazon rainforest in the Peruvian part, there is one of the strangest rivers in the world, the Boiling River, which is a tributary of the Amazon River and extends for a distance of 9 kilometers. It is known among the local population as the Bomb, and it is the only boiling river in the world. Although its temperature does not actually reach the boiling point, it is hot enough to climb on any creature that enters it. The strange thing is that the river is not all hot. On the contrary, it starts cold, and in the last 6 kilometers in the lower part, the water begins to heat up until it becomes very hot, especially in the dry seasons. The most amazing thing is that there is no clear source of the water's heat, meaning that there are no active volcanoes nearby to explain what makes it so hot. The closest theory to explain the extreme heat of the river is that the source is from the Earth's crust, and due to underground heat, the water flows at high rates. The deeper the water is in the earth, the higher the temperature, so the water under it heats up until it boils, and then it begins to flow rapidly upward. When it comes out, it cools down a bit, and most of the flowing water in the river, especially during the dry season, is so hot that it can kill a human. It is customary there that small mammals, reptiles, and amphibians that fall into the river climb out while still alive, but with time, only their bones remain. Even walking along the riverbanks requires extreme caution because a mistake can be fatal. The local population uses this water for many purposes, including cooking, cleaning, and industry. They even tell time by it, as there is a steam hour indicating the end of the day and the beginning of the night, and this is because when the cold air enters the river, it creates a huge amount of steam that begins to rise from the surface of the river. According to the World Health Organization, more than half of the world's population is at risk of contracting diseases transmitted by strange mosquitoes. The strange thing is that the mosquitoes are not present in all parts of the Amazon. You will hardly find any mosquitoes near the Black River or Rio Negro, one of the largest tributaries of the Amazon, because the water there is very poor in minerals, and, at the same time, the water is highly acidic, ranging from 2.9 to 4 pH, unlike what you will find near the White River or Rio Branco, where the water is rich in minerals, and the mosquitoes are widespread, especially in the evening or with the first light in the sky. There are many diseases that can be transmitted by mosquitoes, such as malaria, yellow fever, and dengue fever, and the idea of anyone entering an area like this means that the chances of contracting any of these diseases are very high. Unfortunately, more than 700,000 people die annually from the diseases that mosquitoes transmit, out of about 700 million people who are infected with them worldwide. That's it, we've reached the end. If you made it this far, you're the best. Please give us a like before you leave, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.